Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to episode 2 of All About Polygon. I'm your host, Marlon. We're back here with it. If you checked out the first introduction video, like, share, subscribe. Check out some of the other videos from the Gentlemen of Crypto community and ecosystem. We got a lot of content coming around. We got Polkadot, we got alts being discussed, we got NFTs being discussed, we got the Jump Out Girls with stacking, we got law, Simon family, a little taste of everything, a little sprinkle of everything for your crypto needs and crypto entertainment and information. So yeah, check everything out. We're gonna get started with here again today. This is episode 2 of All About Polygon. Last time we discussed some of the, let me share my screen. We just discussed some of the basics of Polygon, going over their website, looking at some of their scaling solutions, just a high level to see what they offer. Today, we're going to talk specifically about, scroll down, the Polygon proof of stake sidechain. And if you recall, a sidechain is basically a layer 2 solution to the main chain. What we're looking at now with Polygon, with the main chain being Ethereum. The sidechain is what you can transfer your assets over to operate on a more scalable platform. So to put it in layman's terms, think of, I don't know, a highway as being the Ethereum network and the sidechain being the express pass. Usually, at least in America, those express pass, you have to, pay for a pass to access that. Not the exact same in crypto. In fact, you'll be paying less using these express pathways to have faster transactions and more scalability. So looking at here with the proof of stake chain, it's the layer 2 scaling solution that achieves unprecedented transaction speed and cost savings by utilizing side chains for transaction processing. At the same time, proof of stake ensures asset security using the robust plasma bridging framework and the decentralized network of proof of stake validators. So with the Polygon proof of stake scaling solution, there are basically 2 ways you can go about depending on what your app and necessities are. You have the plasma bridging framework, and then you also have the proof of stake validators. And we'll go more into depth in a minute when we look at that. So these are just some of the, and one thing I've noticed with some of these projects is, we have transaction speeds up to 65,000 transactions per second, comparing it to 15,000. And I don't even think that's accurate. I don't know if they've even seen that much volume at one time, but I know with some of their testing environment, they did have up to 10,000 transactions per second. But I think, maybe that might be just a long-term goal they want to hit. So yeah, intuitive, efficient bridging, deposit and withdrawals. Non-custodial architecture means users have control of their keys. So, as Bitcoin's Day always says, no keys, no cheese. Always want to make sure you're in control of your assets on all these different networks, going between different wallets and exchanges. Never keep it on the exchange. Scalability, compatible with major ERC standards. Minimal downtime, secured by validators and checkpoints submitted to Ethereum. The flexibility, as long as other projects are, EVM compatible and are using the same type of programming that Ethereum uses, then they can take it from one chain and move it over to the Polygon network without even having to change your whole architecture of the application. Composable blockchain means you got a variety of apps to build on, easy to transfer to and from Polygon and Ethereum. And we'll take a look at that as well. Easy to use wallet on web and mobile. And then costs, everybody, the Ethereum gas fees, they tax them. We still waiting on them to get cheaper, they still tax. Fractional cost per second, approximately 10,000 times lower cost per transaction than Ethereum. So yeah. So looking at the image of the architecture of the proof of stake layer 2, we have the Ethereum mainnet layer, and then we have this second layer, the public plasma checkpoint nodes. And what this plasma checkpoint nodes basically does is, if we're looking to bridge or swap our assets between the Ethereum mainnet and the the Polygon Matic sidechain, these plasma checkpoint nodes uh, basically execute a smart contract to take the assets that you have from the Ethereum mainnet, lock it into the smart contract, and then unlock the assets on the Matic sidechain. That's essentially what these nodes are doing. The Plasma, excuse my word, what is it? The Plasma Bridging Framework. The Plasma Bridging Framework basically acts as a tree roots of the main tree, or the main tree being the Ethereum network, and then the roots breaking down into the checkpoint nodes and going into the Matic sidechain. With Plasma bridging, it's a lot more secure, since you are locking again those assets from the Ethereum mainnets on those smart contracts. So you still have, so nothing can disrupt those as long as the Ethereum mainnet is intact. So that's always a good thing with security. Then we have also proofs and Plasma execute, which we'll look at a little bit later on as well. So see here, implementing Polygon proof of stake results in below numbers: 7,000 transactions per second. That's a little less than that 65,000 per second they had above, but I think these might be some of the more truer numbers. And then resources. So let's just take a look. Last time we seen that we had the light paper and the white paper. Well, here, if you look on the resources, the documentations for Polygon, you can get a lot of information. A lot of these things are, if you're looking to start developing on Polygon, move your project from one chain to Polygon, and the different developer tools that are used. And even if you're looking to get into get your developer skills up, they do offer some of those resources here. And then we're just going to click and go to the main document section. You see, you can, depending on how you want to look at stuff, just a beginner from beginning to end. You want to delegate, govern, let's browse by product. Then boom, we see we have proof of stake here. And then take a look. So Polygon is a blockchain application platform that provides hybrid proof of stake and Plasma enabled side chains. The Polygon proof of stake network has a 3-layer architecture: the Ethereum layer, which is the set of contracts on the Ethereum mainnet. Look, I ain't no English major, but I think that's Heimdall layer, a set of proof of stake Heimdall nodes running parallel to the Ethereum mainnet, monitoring the set of staking contracts deployed on the Ethereum mainnet and committing the Polygon network checkpoints to the Ethereum mainnet. Heimdall is based on Tendermint. Bohr layer, a set of block-producing Bohr nodes shuffled by Heimdall nodes. Bohr is based on Go Ethereum. Now, that sounds like a lot of mumbo jumbo if you aren't a technical person, but for lack of better terms or layman's terms, whatever the phrase you want to use is, again, the Ethereum layer, that is where the smart contracts are set and initiated when people want to bridge or transfer assets. That Heimdall layer is basically the connection point between the Bohr layer. The Bohr layer is all on the Polygon network. That's the layer of the network that's producing the blocks on the Polygon network. The Heimdall layer is basically checking the Bohr layer. Again, the block producers on the Polygon chain. Basically does checkpoints, taking those validations and validating them, and securing that information back to the Ethereum mainnet layer. So just for a quick review of that, main chain Ethereum, smart contracts are placed there. Heimdall is the proof of stake layer, communicating to the Bohr layer, which is the layer that produces strictly on the Polygon layer. time the layer, reviews those transactions, and secures those and validates those back into the contracts, smart contracts on the Ethereum mainnet. So that's kind of how that process goes. And then as we see here, as we've seen earlier, Ethereum mainnet layer, then you have that public plasma checkpoint nodes, which are used in the bridging between the assets on the Ethereum mainnet on the Polygon Matic sidechain. Then you have the staking contracts, and it just goes a little bit more in depth here. Yeah, but we don't want to dive too, and we just want to look at high level for now. Just introduction. We're just getting our feet wet. So if we go back here, let's take a look at some of these staking rewards with Polygon. And it's running a little slow for me. I don't know. Maybe I need to. I don't know if y'all can see it, but I need to update my Chrome. So don't judge me. Seeing that update button's like when your when your fire alarm keeps beeping in the background, it just doesn't make noise, but same concept. Don't judge me. All right, well, that's loading. Oh man, all my stuff is blanking now. What's going on? All right, that's showing now. All right, staking isn't showing. 1 second. You know how you hit that one area on Zoom when you're sharing your screen and it always pops up, a little toolbar being in the way. I need to move that shit. Get this coming up. All right, boom. So we're just gonna go. Man, this site is real. Okay, boom. Start earning rewards with Polygon staking or become a delegator. And as this stuff is loaded, I'll kind of expand upon what a validator and a delegator. So a validator, again, with proof of stake, I take my Matic tokens and I submit them in a smart contract to become a Polygon validator, which means I'm validating transactions on the Polygon chain. With that, with proof of stake, in order to confirm these transactions, it's basically a random algorithm that chooses which validators are picked to validate these transactions, and it's based on the amount of Matic tokens that you have staked. So basically, the more tokens you have staked, the higher chances of you being selected as a validator to validate transactions. As a validator and confirming transactions on the block, you receive rewards back. So you think of it as passive income. I lock in my Matic tokens, I work and validate these transactions on the network, and I receive rewards back on top of that. And I'm able to claim those rewards while my Matic tokens are still being locked into the smart contract ecosystem. So as we see here, when we talk about, DApps and all these different things, we're basically talking about, Web3. Everything is Web3. It's supposed to be decentralized. I want to be able to, interact with websites or interact with people without having to have intermediaries, a third-party service bank, or even though we're using third-party apps with some of these, with some of these DApps and wallets. Essentially, that's what we're looking to do. It's not like they're controlling our money. We still have our keys, which means we still have the ownership of those tokens. So when looking at the Polygon wallet, we'll click on that first. My wallet is 0, as you can see here. I'm just going to deny. Don't have any cash. I don't want to say cash. I don't have any cryptocurrencies. So you see here, Polygon mainnet is 0. If I switch to Polygon, I don't know if my MetaMask pops up, but let's see. And I hope you guys see it. If not, I'm currently on the Ethereum mainnets. On my MetaMask wallet, I ain't got nothing much in here, kind of cleared stuff out before the market was tanking. I got a little bit of, pocket change left. So let's see, if I switch to Polygon, and I get the MetaMask notification, allow the site to switch to network, and boom, that went away. But again, I don't have any money on Polygon. So if I want to interact on the Polygon network, what do I need to do? Well, that's when we need to go and bridge. So we want to bridge from the Ethereum chain to the Polygon chain. And again, what we talked about earlier is the plasma nodes, or the plasma bridging framework is the underlying mechanism. I don't want to say mechanism, but feature, mechanism, whatever. It's the underlying action that does this. So let's see. So I can deposit or withdraw. So I want to go from the Ethereum chain, but I don't want to send my Ethereum. I want to send my Matic. So boom, I choose Matic. You can see my balance here, not that much, especially when it's at less than $1. Let's go ahead and hit max, and then it's going to go to the Polygon chain. Transfer mode, plasma bridge. So let's hit transfer. What's supported? Moving funds from Ethereum to Polygon. Deposit of funds takes 7 to 8 minutes. What's not supported? Delegation to validators. Delegation/staking takes place on Ethereum. Do not deposit funds to Polygon for this purpose. To delegate or stake, visit the staking UI. And on that note, with delegating, basically, if I don't have enough tokens to become a validator, you have to have a certain amount. I can take whatever Matic I have. I got my little 25, almost 26 Matic. I can delegate that and put it in a pool with in a validators pool, and I could probably pay them like a 5%, 10% commission of the rewards that I would get. So with me delegating my Matic tokens to a validators pool of staked Matic tokens, I'm able to receive rewards back as well, but I would have to probably pay about 5 to 10% of that, to the validator. So let's hit continue. Deposit process consists of 2 transactions. Estimation of total gas required for these transactions. Approved deposit is $2.47 worth of Ethereum. Complete deposit. So I don't even think I have that much Ethereum in my account. Let's see. So we're sending 25.97 Matic token, which is about $16 from the Ethereum network to the Polygon network. A transfer mode is Plasma Bridge. Plasma provides advanced security with Plasma exit mechanism. It will take approximately 3 hours when you have to transfer your funds back to Ethereum. So transaction fee, $2.47. I mean, when you look at it percentage wise, I'm sending a small amount, so I'm losing money, but it's all right. We're just here to show. Oh, please select Ethereum network in your MetaMask. So let me switch back to Ethereum. Man, I need to update my computer, y'all, because my joint is running slow. And all right, let's switch back to Ethereum. So I get my MetaMask notification. I don't even have too many stuff open too. Well, maybe it's time to get a new laptop. Give permission to access your Matic. And yep, I do not have enough ETH in my account to pay for transaction fees. So we're gonna have to reject this, guys. But man, I feel like a broke boy now. But it's it's all good. We can I can definitely redo this again. I can add some Ethereum to my MetaMask. I started actually before the crash. I started exiting out or swapping out of Ethereum. I have it in a cold wallet, but most of my hot wallets I don't hold much Ethereum. I was tired of gas fees, so converted a lot to Bitcoin and to some stable coins. Not UST though, not UST. So again, if this transaction were to happen, then boom, it would have been complete, and I would have had that 25.9 Matic I had here available on my Polygon mainnet wallet. As you can see here, you see some of the other assets that are EVM compatible. You see, of course, ETH, USDC, USDT, DAI, AF, Link, Uniswap, Sushi, QuickSwap. What else is on here? Tailcoin, Binance USD, Mana, ain't that Decentraland? Come on. So right now, just 17 main tokens. I think we can add more, but yeah, we're just showing 17 for now. But we'll go back to this home. So that's what the Polygon wallet looks like in the bridge. And then if we go to staking back here, so in the overall Polygon network, there are 100 validators. Looks like it's about, what's this? I'm a little slow. So you got hundreds, thousands, millions. So 2.8 billion Matic is total locked up and staked right now, which is about, what is this? Boom, boom. So it's about $1.8 trillion. Oh, wait. I told you I'm a little slow. Hundreds, thousands, millions. Yeah, about $1.8 billion locked up. Total reward distributed so far has been about a little over 500 million Matic. So just in rewards alone, we're looking at about, what's that? $350 million worth in rewards. So shoot, I mean, if I'm getting 1% of that, that's, I'll take that, passive income, that's what we're looking for. The checkpoint interview, again, that checkpoint is what I mentioned earlier between the Bohr layer and the Heimdall layer, where the Heimdall layer is checking the Bohr layer, seeing where the current, basically the current status of, the block height transaction. And I see right here, the Heimdall block height, last checkpoint 34 minutes ago. So again, that's, I'm a kind of a data geek, so I like simple dashboards like this just to let me see, what's the overall health of the network. And then as you see here, you can, these are some of the validators. You can see all the validators in the list. You can see how much they have staked, the percent of the checkpoints that they signed, and then the commission where if I were to delegate and put my Matic tokens into their pool, how much I have to pay. So even if I want to do this, let's hit delegate on one. So even though my Matic is still, my Matic token is still on the Ethereum chain, again, I don't know if you remember that warning that we seen when we were doing the bridging. It said if we wanted to delegate, then that wasn't the place to do that. But this is the place to do that if I want to stake my Matic. I need to do it on the Ethereum chain. And, boom, continue. And again, I don't know if you can see my MetaMask notification, but it popped up again. So with Atlas staking, basically 100% performance, where they're involved in every checkpoint on the Polygon chain, and I'll have to pay them a 5% commission. And same deal, even with bridging, I don't have enough ETH right now, just for the fee, and the fee is only $2.61. But I'm a broke boy right now with Ethereum, so I ain't got that. But yes, so through this process, I'll be able to add my little 25.9. I'm round up my little 26 Matic to Atlas staking pool, and so that's how that works. And we'll just go back here again, and then widget dashboard. This is more so when you want to just have all your apps that are on the Polygon network in one place. You can add your widgets here. So this is the main Polygon wallet page that you would use, connect your MetaMask or other wallets. And yeah, that's that overview. And again, those were the staking rewards. So to sum everything up, not to sum everything up, we ain't done yet, but I do want to look at one thing. So, currently they say there's over 19,000 apps that have used Polygon to scale their performance. So let's take a look at some of these apps. And again, these are, they could be different things. You have DeFi projects, NFT projects, DAOs, decentralized apps, DEX, infrastructure, games, wallets. Looks like people were implementing the Polygon chain for all different purposes. Whether it be if they like 100 Thieves, I know that's a gaming organization, but they've become more, again, lifestyle brand, as it says here. So they sell a lot of merch, a lot of things like that. So they probably have something implemented where they accept Matic for their product, for their to pay in Matic, or whatever the case may be, with swapping over. I wish we can, like, I'm gonna find some actual projects that describe why, or why they moved over the to Polygon, and the pros and cons that they have with moving over to the network, and if it does have an enhancement on their business and everything. But yeah, just kind of, my bad, y'all, I'm just kind of scrolling around looking. Oh, that was April of this year too. Six-fold growth in half a year, 19,000 apps. Okay. So yeah, so I'm going back. I think that's all we want to cover today. I don't want to drag all this out too much, but again, just to give like an overall summary, the Polygon proof of stake sidechain runs in parallel to the Ethereum network. If the highway's too congested and you burning up gas in the car going 40 miles an hour, you could be going 70 miles an hour, go ahead and hit that free expressway, which is Polygon. Drive a little faster. All you gotta do is just swap over your assets, swap your car over. And yeah, I'm interested to see, once we start kind of diving into some of these applications more, definitely are gonna put some more money in there into my MetaMask wallet, so we can kind of do some more, just want to do some real life examples, interacting with some of these projects and wallets and everything, just so we can, we can talk about this stuff all day, but I definitely want to reach out to people to be like, well, what do we do and how do we do this? So yeah, so that's episode 2 for today with the proof of stake sidechain. Like, share, subscribe, and peace. Holla at y'all. See y'all next time.